And we narrowly escaped Dante Reborn. I think that's what his name was? Dante Reborn 69. Yeah, classy. By hiding in plain sight. This time we are going to wait for someone to help me that isn't going to try to kill me to help me fight Mikolash. So for now we're just going to chill here with our beckoning bell ringing and wait for someone to answer the call. In the meantime, I will be back. In the meantime, now that I'm back, let's listen to some music. Hopefully it won't sound too terrible in this mic. How about some Mobile Suit Gundam? Maybe some Mazinger Z. How about... I want to know how that sounded. Watch as I blow your minds by going into my own YouTube video and playing back the audio. Not too bad. Not great, but I mean, could be worse. Full suit, gun, Mike. 8. Dante Reborn. I think that's what his name. Mike. 8. Dante Reborn. Mike. 8. Dante Reborn. Oh shit, it's looping. 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 Okay, that's enough of that. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. Holy shit. Anytime someone would come and help me. Robert 184. 2 R's, 2 B's. Back at it again with the white vans. If that ain't the cutest shit I've ever seen.
to me screaming.
Any day now. Woo! That's cool. Is this how you use him? Oh shit, son. Oh yeah. This is good. I've never used this stuff before. This is new for me. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, this is real good. This is real good. Damn, that shit good. Augur of Abritus. Let's try it. Oh hey! Now I can do that against Mikolash. But can I just put one of these in here and... Oh, that's much better. What is it? What does it cost? I can just spam this? Huh? Well, what Whatever it is, I use it all up. Oh well, Ben. You dumbass. Time to go back. Back to... I don't know. Bonfire scenes.
Welcome back to me screaming.
That's me and my gang right now. Woobity woobity woo! Ooga booga, where are a white woman? That was resuspended too again. What you looking at, doll? You know, I often get the impression that I'm not funny all the time, so, you know. New review tomorrow from Jobby the Hung. Yay! But where's the review for SH Monster Arts Shin Godzilla? I wanna see that shit. I wanna see that shit, Jobby. Where's the video? Oh well. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling! Sorry if I'm coughing so much. It's because let's save these and give the ones that we don't like to Jenny. Wah, wah. Hey, oh yeah, that's right. Bitch. Why are most anime YouTubers shit? Like, Demolition D is okay, but a lot of these anime YouTubers are just clickbait or just really elitist and douchey. I'm not naming names here, but I think it's obvious. And then there's the ones that are funny, charming, elitist. Funny. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Demolition D. He's good. He's a good YouTuber, but he doesn't post anymore. Because YouTube keeps content IDing his ass. Meanwhile, the only decent anime YouTuber that we have here is Mother's Basement and Giguk just Actually, you know what? Both of those just make videos bashing Sword Art Online. And I hate Sword Art Online just as much as the next guy. But there comes a point where you have to say, yes, we know it's bad. Stop. But, you know, they need a new check or a new car or something. Not a new car, but, like, you know. They just need money, so, like, let's make a video of me bashing Sword Art Online. Because that'll attract people that do hate Sword Art Online with me. And that'll also attract people that like Sword Art Online to fight me. And then that'll also attract other people that like anime. It'll just attract views, I guess. And they get money for that stuff. And just kind of also, the number of shitty anime YouTubers that know how to edit videos but have pretty shit opinions on anime have increased. For one, Super Eyepatch Wolf. I don't think he gave Berserk 2016 a fair review. He did not list anything positive about it, and if he did, it was glossed over. Like, Berserk 2016/17 was bad, don't get me wrong, but I still enjoy it, and it did have some redeeming qualities to it. Some redeeming qualities, not all. It's not a masterpiece like the 97 show was, and honestly, I think people overrank that show enough. But, I mean, there are definitely certain scenes where it just sent chills up and down my spine, because they're just, like, holy shit, that was awesome. I didn't care if it looked like PS2 graphics, as everyone's so quick to point out when they don't look like PS2 graphics, because PS2s don't have polygons that are that high. Like Berserk 2016-17 has polygons that are actually round and don't look all angular and stuff. And yeah, don't get me wrong, there are definitely rough scenes in that show, but a lot of it is decent for the most part. Just that whenever it comes to things on the internet, it's either really good or absolute shit. And when it comes to Berserk 2016, the internet is so quick to judge that it's absolute shit because 2D anime. I can name several good 3D animated anime things that are 3D animated, obviously, but are also good and look good as well. Berserk 2016 looks okay. It has rough spots, but, I mean, hey, at least it doesn't look like Ruby. Because Ruby just looks bad. Sorry guys, but it does. Now, you guys might say, oh, Ruby has smooth and seamless animation. Well, I'm going to say right now that while it does, it uses motion capture. And on top of that, it's bad motion capture. And whenever I think of bad motion capture, all I can think of is Food Fight. Hey, where you going, sir? Oh, so. And Food Fight was shit. Are you ready, sir? Alright. Let's get that cage head. Don't you run away from me. Hey, where are you going? How does this work here? Do we just hit him one? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Boy, I just fucked that up horribly. But anyway, since I died, that allows my chance. I'm going to continue about my thoughts on anime YouTubers and Berserk 2016 in general. But anyway, like, Berserk 2016 I don't think was a bad show. It's not great, but people, like, it's like, people treat it like sort of online now, where it's like the popular thing to bash. Honestly, if it weren't for the story, Berserk 2016 would actually be just as bad as Sword Art Online, but I mean, I don't know. No, actually not even that, because while Berserk 2016 looked bad, it didn't look generic like Sword Art Online. That just, like, basic anime character body type, basic anime character faces, basic anime character tropes. I mean, if you're gonna make something look bad, make it look interesting. And Berserk 2016 definitely looked interesting. Like, yeah, it's definitely not the treatment that the manga deserves. And you guys realize that whenever you say, read the manga in the comments, no one's gonna listen to you. Because, A, they already have, or two, I mean, let's face it, it's 21st century, not a lot of people read anymore, so. And just, like, it's a very divisive show. I enjoyed it. I'm going to buy the DVD Blu-ray box sets because I like the show. You can like something and know that it's not good. I just wish people would stop saying it's absolute piss, because it's not. You know, imagine what the animators think if they heard you say that. I mean, people fail to realize that whenever people work on something, people made that. Like, I don't know if you've guys seen the Disaster Artist, but when Tommy Wiseau showed that movie, he was heartbroken that people were laughing at it and just, like, making fun of it and not getting it at all. Because that's not what he wanted. Admittedly, yeah, he did find new fame in making the worst movie ever, and, like, I hope at least he enjoys that fame. But still, man, I mean, anime isn't made by a button that says, make anime, and it's done. Like, people work on these things. People put their heart and soul into these things. And Berserk 2016 was a passion project that just was maybe too ambitious for this small studio. Personally, if I wanted a continuation of the Berserk series, I would want it done by Studio 4C. You know, the studio that made the Golden Age movie trilogy, because they have all those models of the apostles and stuff like that. They even have, like, a model for the Black Swordsman, as you saw in the little intro bit. And best of all, they actually got Kentaro Miura's drawing files so they could copy him and reference them and stuff. However, those movies were... Wow, my voice just cracked really badly there. But those movies were in production for a long time. A long time. Like, the third one came out in 2013. Some of the concept art was done in 2008. Yeah, like, if you're going to tackle something like Berserk, at least put time and effort into it. And I'm not saying that they didn't put time and effort into 2016, because if you actually flip through the manga as it's going through the show, they capture it pretty well. And before you guys say, but what about Lost Children arc and Black Swordsman arc? Yes, obviously those were cut out. No shit. Like, and people say, oh, well, that's bullshit. They did that for, like, time constraint. Or maybe because, believe it or not, which you probably won't believe it, but the producer said that Kentaro Miura had his handiwork in everything from the storyboards to the voice acting. And for all we know, maybe he felt that they weren't important. And before you guys say, my character development, guys, I like the Lost Children arc as much as the next guy, but even I know what's filler when I see it. Admittedly, it is really good filler, but let's be honest here. What does Guts accomplish in those arcs? The only thing he accomplishes is he hangs out with a few more characters that die or have their worldview changed, or worse, hate him. And all he does is kill a few background apostles, and that's it. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, those arcs are cool, but they're not exactly like... They're filler. And yeah, like the Black Swordsman arc was like the first arc to debut. That's because like you have to have a story that grabs the reader's attention. Like if the Berserk manga started out on the Golden Age from when he was a kid, I don't think it would have very many readers, because these are released a chapter per month. I think back then, I'm not sure, but still, like, imagine if the first chapter you read was about Guts as a baby. Not exactly like a good hook for a new manga series, right? And the reason why the Lost Children arc was there is that was a hook to get readers back into remembering what the Black Swordsman is and what he does. Like I thought about these decisions for a long time. No one would go out of their way to deliberately shit on a series like so many of you actually think. Yes, people actually unironically believe that. And some people don't give the show credit, like Kakyoan from iFunny. He's a prick. He's an absolute prick. Don't talk to him. But, like, while the show doesn't look good, it definitely does get credit where credit's due. One, the soundtrack. While it is a lot of it is remixed from the movie soundtrack, it's still berserky. It's still Berserk. It feels like Berserk. Two, some of the fight scenes, like Guts versus the Kushan Scouts, you can say whatever the director's done's bad. That, to me, was pretty decent, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, some of the camera angles, when it first started, were a little bit awkward. But later, in the 2017 series, where he killed all those trolls, I mean, you would have to be dumb not to say that was bad directing. That's how it was in the manga, panel for panel. And I've proven this multiple times. Not on this channel, but on iFunny and other various places. But no, it's not like anyone actually cares. It's just crazy that people just like to shit on something so much. Like, and if they say, like, oh, you like Berserk 2016, you're a dick rider. That's dumb. You shouldn't say that, because, one, they can like something without being a dick rider about it, and they can like it whether it's Berserk or not. If you're calling someone a dick rider because they like everything Berserk related, then you're actually, honestly, piece of shit, honestly. Because, I mean, you're saying someone can't enjoy this. And before you say, like, you can like something and criticize it, yeah, but maybe they don't want to. Because, for instance, The Last Jedi. I like The Last Jedi, but the more I look at it, the more I feel like I want to pick it apart and shake it and throw it across the room. And I'm not saying, like, just turn your brain off. No. I'm just saying you shouldn't let bad things and shows deter you from liking them. Because if you don't do that, then what's life? You see, I liked the Green Lantern movie. Was it good? No, it wasn't. Did I enjoy it? Yes, it is actually probably one of my favorite superhero movies. Like, it had the same plot as Doctor Strange, which everybody leaped and jumped over for because they loved it so much. But when it came to Green Lantern, they just ho-hum. Oh, just Ryan Reynolds, you know. CGI, blah, blah, blah. Now, I do analyze a lot of things I like. And I will say Berserk 2016 had some pretty terrible scenes. Like, at the first episode, the bar scene. Like, that camera just got way too close to that guy's face. Episode 21 in Berserk 2017, that wasn't even finished, I don't even think. And if they put that episode mostly unchanged into Blu-ray, I'm gonna be very pissed, because that means they expected it to look like that.
Alright, and here
Oh shit, no. Stop. I don't know, people just take things way too seriously sometimes. Some people just can't sit back and relax. I mean, Kentaro Miura obviously allowed the series to be made, and he approved every episode. Why can't you? This is the guy that made it. Hang on. This is the guy that made Berserk. I mean, like, he can do what he wants with it. If he thinks it's good enough, then yeah. Who are you to say? I mean, have you wrote a best-selling manga? No. I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, my rant is over.